Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Air Jordan Retro 12 Flu game. Now, this is actually an appropriate sneaker for me to be talking about today because these last couple of days I've been feeling really sick. Hence why I haven't been able to put out any videos, because my voice was very raspy and I didn't want to put out a video where I was like struggling to talk and where you could barely hear me. So that's why I went ahead and waited. But the Air Jordan 12 Flu game is just an incredible sneaker. Obviously, because of the story behind it, we already know the shoe looks good, but the story behind it definitely makes a shoe worth buying, in my opinion. If you guys didn't know, this sneaker here was worn by Michael Jordan in Game 5 of the '97 NBA Finals. If you guys have seen clips of it, which I'll post some here, you can tell he was extremely fatigued. Pippen kept helping him get to the sideline. And what's crazy is that even at that point, he still put on a performance, scoring 38 points that night. And so having a story like that attached to a shoe is definitely incredible. But it wasn't until recently where Jordan himself stated that it wasn't actually the flu. It was some bad pizza that he had the previous night, and no one else on the team had eaten it, just him. So regardless of whether or not it was the flu or food poisoning, being able to put on a performance like that while being ill is still definitely crazy to see, in my opinion. And like I said, it just makes this colorway a lot more interesting to have a story like that attached to it. But with that being said, guys, we're just going to get into the shoe here. So as you guys can see, we have this nice translucent red outsole going throughout. You have your hits of black herringbone here at the bottom of the foot and then towards the top as well. Towards the toe, we have this black Jumpman logo, and then you can see that black carbon fiber shank plank going throughout the midfoot here. As we continue on to the midsole here, you have your all red midsole here going throughout. You can see the hits of like that reptilian pebbled leather as we go on to the upper here. And then you have that Jumpman branding on the midfoot here as well. As we continue on to the back, you have your hit of black going throughout the midsole here, which separates it from the rest of the sneaker. As we continue on to the upper here, where we have like this mud guard that continues throughout the front of the shoe, you have it in this nice pebble reptilian leather. And then the rest of the shoe is made out of this nice soft tumble black leather going throughout. The quality of this leather is actually really nice and soft to the touch. I think Jordan Brand is starting to finally figure out how to make a lot of the new retros in terms of shape and quality, and that's really a good thing. It's actually good to see, which I think is a good thing to see, because if we're paying what we are for retail, I think we should definitely get a good product. And I think Jordan Brand is starting to finally figure out the secret formula to do that. As we continue on here, you have your black rope laces going throughout. Again, you have more of that nice tumbled leather going throughout the tongue as well, where you can see the 2-3 in red. And then at the top of the tongue here, you have this red Jumpman logo to finish it off. You do have these black eyelet stays towards the top of the shoe here, and these are just a plastic material. They're not a metal material like some of the previous Jordan 12 releases are. Again, not really a big thing for me, but I know some people would have preferred the metal over the plastic. As we continue to look at the back of the shoe here, guys, we have more of that translucent red starting from the bottom. You have your 23 in black. As we continue to move on here, on the heel, we have this patch that says Jordan, quality inspired by the greatest player ever. And then at the top here, you have your black Jumpman logo in a red square along the pull tab. This is actually one of my favorite things on the Jordan 12. I think it just gives it a little bit more of a premium feel. Here's a look at the medial side, guys. We have more of this nice black tumbled leather going throughout, and then we have more of that red reptilian pebble leather going throughout on the medial side mudguard as well. Overall, guys, I think Jordan Brand did a phenomenal job with this sneaker, and these last couple of sneakers that they've put out in 2025 all have been amazing, in my opinion. Just the quality of the shoe and then the shape of the shoe, they all look really good, which I'm definitely excited to see as Jordan Brand continues to push out some of the OG retro colorways for the rest of the year. Definitely excited to see how those look in hand as well. But like I said, this Jordan 12 Flu game, absolutely amazing shoe. I think they did a phenomenal job. and definitely excited to see the rest of the retros coming out this year. But let me know how you feel about these guys. Is this the sneaker that you guys wanted? Was it an easy pass? Let me know what your favorite Jordan 12 colorway is, and let me know what other Jordan retros you guys are looking forward to this year. For me, it's definitely the Great 5s and the White Cement 4s and the Taxi 12s that are coming out later this year. But let me know what your must-have retros are in the comment box below. But like always, guys, thanks for your support. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.